Invoke the blessings of Almighty Allah. Can you pray silently? Honorable Speaker, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, two peoples which are of assistance from the People's Republic of China to the embassy there in Gambia. My task is simple. I'm not supposed to make statements. I will invite the ambassador, His Excellency Ma Jiancheng, to give a few remarks.
Honorable Speaker Mariam Jeftanton, friends at the National Assembly, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm delighted to call on the Honorable Speaker and present the two vehicles to the National Assembly today. The National Assembly of the Gambia and the National People's Congress of China are respective top legislative bodies of our two countries. The two legislatures have been carrying out fruitful exchanges and cooperation and have both established bilateral friendship groups, actively making contribution to the cordial relations and multifaceted cooperation between China and the Gambia. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, it is difficult to carry out face-to-face exchange activities between China's National People's Congress and the Gambia National Assembly at present. But the two have both been making efforts in carrying out exchange and deepening mutual understanding in innovative ways. On behalf of the National People's Congress of China, the Chinese Embassy presents two vehicles to the Gambia National Assembly today. We hope our modest assistance could facilitate the work of the Gambia National Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, at present, COVID-19 still poses challenges to the world. We are continuing to combat the pandemic. Many countries have started to explore ways to recover the economy and restore growth. China attaches great importance to maintaining its steady economic recovery and development, while at the same time, China believes that it is important to support Africa in overcoming the challenges brought about by the pandemic. And this should be a common responsibility of the international community. Around 2 months ago, China and Africa jointly launched the Initiative on Partnership for Africa's Development at the United Nations. This initiative aims at supporting Africa in its post-pandemic recovery, development, and prosperity. It fully reflects the concerns of Africa and is characterized by openness, inclusiveness, and win-win cooperation. We are confident that implementation of this initiative will inject new impetus to economic and social development of Africa. As the Gambia's good friend and reliable partner, China is ready to continue doing its utmost to provide needed support to the Gambia for combating COVID-19 and promoting post-pandemic economic recovery. Thank you. I believe that the respective top legislatures of our two countries will both continue to play important roles in promoting China-Gambia cooperation and improving the well-being of our people. The Chinese Embassy is ready to continue facilitating exchanges between China's National People's Congress and the Gambia's National Assembly in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this wonderful speech. As you rightly said, the two parliaments will work together to continue promoting the interests of these two countries. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I now invite the Honorable Speaker to make a statement. Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Chu, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Honorable Majority Leader. I also recognize the absent chair, Majority Leader, honorable members of the Gambia-China Friendship, Parliamentary Friendship Group. I can see Honorable Ture, Honorable Ture, the other Ture is also in the group. Other honorable members here in present, flag of the National Assembly, deputy clerks here in present as well, directors of the National Assembly, other members of staff of the National Assembly, members of the press, and all other officials. I will just start by saying that regarding the observance and the respectful observance of all protocols, recognizing the presence of His Excellency automatically includes recognizing the presence of the esteem and the soul. Good morning, everybody. I am sure glad, very happy to be here. Now, we are all gathered here today to witness a very important occasion, which is the handing over of 2 buses to the National Assembly by the People's Republic of China through His Excellency, Mr. Chu. But before I proceed, may I take this opportunity on behalf of everybody, all of us here, to extend our profound gratitude and appreciation to Your Excellency and your team, and to you, to the People's Republic of China, for the assistance to the Gambia generally, and for this particular assistance to the National Assembly. Thank you very much. I can recall during several, and particularly one of our meetings we had, I have highlighted the constraints, specifically mobility constraints, as one of our key challenges in the performance of our mandate at the National Assembly. And I am happy to say that Your Excellency took them seriously. And just few months down the line, it is today here, we are happy, I am particularly happy that we are witnessing the presentation of these 2 wonderful, brand new buses to the National Assembly within so such a period of time. Now again, once more, Your Excellency, on behalf of both sides of the National Assembly, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to extend once more my profound gratitude and appreciation to China Now, these two buses, Your Excellency, will go a long way, of course, in complementing the efforts of the National Assembly to strengthen the oversight board of the National Assembly. And I'm sure the head of the administrative staff of the National Assembly, Mr. Clark, will be more than happy today. And I am also equally happy that the chief driver is also here, and he will be equally happy in the sense that nobody will again complain, or the complaints will minimize in terms of there is no transportation. The committees are supposed to go oversight. We don't have a vehicle here and there. So thank you very much, Your Excellency. But also it is pertinent, I think very important, to point out that this is not the first time that we have received such assistance from the People's Republic of China. I could recall at the beginning of the 5th legislature, I, as Speaker of the National Assembly, with a delegation of about 7 or 8 of us were invited and we proceeded to the national, to the People's Republic of China. In fact, I think that was even one of our very first visits. And at the time, the friendship group was not created. There was no parliamentary delegation. There were no committees of the National Assembly. We had just the 5th legislature had just the commission meeting, and we were involved in the People's Republic of China was amongst the first to invite the National Assembly to go to China. And during the visit, that visit, we discussed several issues were discussed with our counterparts. And the primary issue was the enhancement of capacity for the National Assembly members and staff. The response was very positive. At the time, I must say, we had very, very good results, extremely very good. And the People's Republic of China was amongst the first in boosting the capacity of the new legislature then, with assistance of computers and IT accessories. When I say accessories, I don't mean those corners, but they providing us with printers, hard equipment. Up till today, we are using those equipment. And I think every honorable member had a laptop, including senior staff and other offices. There is no single office in the National Assembly that did not have a laptop. Thank you very much. And I don't think we'll be doing justice if we don't also appreciate the former ambassador of the Republic of China here at the time, His Excellency Jimmins, was very instrumental at that time. And immediately, not immediately, but maybe a couple of years after that, the Gambia-China Parliamentary Friendship Group was established. It was approved by the plenary and the membership was also approved. And since then, we've had engagements with our counterparts in China. Now, the parliamentary group, of course, will endeavor to continue working closely with our counterparts to further cement the already cordial relationship between our two countries, but particularly the two parliaments. And I will not conclude without also appreciating the efforts, the assistance rendered by the People's Republic of China to His Excellency with the prevailing pandemic in the country, the world all over, particularly in the country. When the pandemic struck in 2020, the People's Republic of China were amongst the first to help or to assist the National Assembly with sanitizers, face masks, and you name it. And when eventually the vaccine was discovered, we were also amongst the first to provide for the whole country. And Your Excellency, I am happy to report that we are all fully vaccinated, all taking the second dose. I think we are all safe. And thank you very much, not only to you, but also to our other development partners. We say thank you very much. And on that note, once more, it's a short ceremony. The essence is to receive these wonderful buses from Your Excellency. We say thank you again, and just to assure you that the vehicles will be put into good use and they will be properly maintained. We don't want to take chance. So, Mr. Supervisor or Director of Vehicles, please make sure that they are properly maintained. Let us not joke with the maintenance so that we have a long lifespan, and take good care of them. The drivers, be careful. We are heading for the rains, and so, because I want to see these buses come December 2022, passing by. I want to see that the buses are still in good condition. So thank you very much.
A long way in strengthening the oversight function of the National Assembly. But now we will be able to track the rank and breadth of these countries. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we can now proceed with the handling of the vehicles.
Ahora yo puse en el
Shall I introduce something for the car?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mine.
The vehicle, Chinese brand. And there is also a new type of the car.